Good morning, children. Welcome to biology class. Today we are going to start chapter 11, Biotechnology, Principles and Processes. So what is biotechnology? Basically, biotechnology, it is an integration of biology and technology, and it is concerned with the exploitation of biological components like microorganisms, plants or animals, cells, nuclei, chromosomes, genes and their enzymes for the large-scale production of substances of human use by manipulating their genetic composition. Now there are different terms for biotechnology. According to the OECD, or the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, it is the application of scientific and engineering principles to the processing of material by biological agents to provide goods and services. According to US National Science Federation, biotechnology is the controlled use of biological agents like microorganisms or cellular components for beneficial use. According to European Federation of Biotechnology or EFB, it is the integrated use of biochemistry, microbiology, cell biology and engineering sciences in order to achieve technological application which of capabilities of organisms, cells and cell parts. Now, principles of biotechnology. It has two core techniques, genetic engineering and biochemical engineering processes. Genetic engineering, or we can also say recombinant DNA technology. In this genetic engineering, it is the usage of technology to alter the genome of a living cell for medical or industrial use. It can also be known as gene manipulation or recombinant DNA technology, which includes in vitro or artificial synthesis of gene, formation of complementary DNA from messenger RNA by the presence of enzyme reverse transcriptase or isolation of desired gene or desired DNA segment. It also includes the introduction of desired DNA in vector DNA and getting the recombinant DNA and its clones or its multiple copies. It also includes expression of recombinant DNA in culture medium and the use of cloned DNA for the modification of genome or for the addition of functional gene or gene of desired point. It also includes repair of defective cistron or DNA segment by using genetically engineered DNA to change defective phenotype. It also includes combination of genes from different organisms for synthesis of recombinant DNA. So what is recombinant DNA? It is the DNA from two different sources which are formed by the union of foreign DNA to the vector DNA. It is constructed artificially in the laboratory. Recombinant DNA, it is also known as heterologous DNA or heteroduplex DNA or chimeric DNA. Now, discovery of recombinant DNA technology. Now, recombinant DNA technology, it is developed at Massachusetts Institute of Technology or MIT, USA, where H.G. Khurana with his colleagues in 1970 first synthesized gene in vitro. The possibility of the technology, it is because the following discoveries had been done: denaturation and renaturation of DNA, in vitro synthesis of DNA was discovered, discovery of enzyme restriction endonuclease, and use of plasmid or phage DNA as vectors. So let's come to the topics denaturation and renaturation of DNA. Denaturation of DNA means, children, Then when the two polynucleotide chains of DNA, they get heated about a certain temperature, the hydrogen bonds in between them, they breaks, and this is called denaturation. Renaturation means when the cooling occurs at certain temperature, the denatured DNA reunite with the formation of hydrogen bonds and double-stranded structure is restored. Because of this property, single DNA strand segments from different sources can also join, provided they have complementary base pairs. Now, restriction endonuclease. Restriction endonuclease, it is also known as molecular scissor because they recognize palindromic sequence of the nitrogenous bases in DNA and they cleave both the strands of DNA duplex as the restriction sites. Then use of plasmids as vector. Identification of plasmids and the ability to replicate independent of bacterial cell multiplication also help in the development of rDNA or recombinant DNA technology. This makes the scientists to construct DNA, recombinant DNA, and introduce this rDNA into bacterial cells and to obtain their numerous copies. Here is the diagrammatic representation of recombinant DNA technology. So here, this is the foreign DNA and this one is the vector DNA or the plasmid. Now this foreign DNA is break up into its fragments and then the enzyme ligase, with the help of the enzyme ligase, this foreign DNA, it enters, it joins the vector DNA and transformation occurs. Now the cells divide and they form the daughter cells or the clone copies of the DNA. Now tools of recombinant DNA technology we'll learn in our next class. Till then, thank you and have a nice day.